Hi, I'm Suzanne Wallace. I'm the Director of Loving People for Behind Every Door.
Suzanne, the years went by in a blink. 2009, 2010 feels like yesterday. You've given us all so much. All we can do is say thank you. Thank you for being a light in so many lives. There's only one Director of Loving People, and that's you. Thank you for showing us how to demonstrate God's love, grace, and mercy, and resilience. Thank you for the invitation into your house when kids had no place to go. Thank you for your discipline and, when it was necessary, standing on your no. Thank you for showing us what it means to push through, push forward, and be present.
How you doing? What's going on today?
We're excited. We're going to just remind all the heavenlies that this is God's land, and that's what we're going with.
Thank you for all of your hard work done at Behind Every Door, and for never, ever, ever, no matter the circumstance, backing down and helping us shape Behind Every Door for the greater, for inspiring the next generation of leaders like me to keep going and doing God's work. Thank you for thinking outside the box, demonstrating faithfulness, and even when it was hard, you showed up and you stayed at it, and encouraged all of us to evolve. Thank you for teaching us how to love this ministry and always loving people. Just know there's only one Director of Loving People, and that's you, with all the love and all the grace from all of us.
There was a man with a vision who came to visit from California, and he shared with a couple of men, one of them being my husband, about just the dream of coming to low-income apartment complexes and really just being Jesus with skin on, just being there to love the residents and to see the value in the residents and to call forth that value. And it ignited something in my husband and the men there. And when my husband came home that day and told me about it, I said, if this thing happens and if they'll have me, I'm in. About 6 months of prayer with about 5 couples happened as a result of that initial lunch table. And God did what only God could do. And He put the people together, He put the ideas together, and Behind Every Door was born. Looking back on this time, it's the moments that stand out to me. It's not really the big events, but it's just the moments. So not too long ago, I was back on the original property at Willow Pond, and a boy came in. I knew he looked strangely familiar, and when he introduced himself to me, I realized I hadn't seen this child in 4 or 5 years. And he recognized me, and he just said, "Oh, Miss Suzanne, I remember you. You taught me how to say, I don't have any homework." And then he said, "And that's what I do at school. I talk just like that at school now because you taught me that." One of the things that troubles me the most are 5th graders that are on like a 2nd grade reading level, and I know that they're smart kids. I know they're intelligent, but I just know somewhere along the line they've missed the skills. They've just missed the reading skills. One of those kids I had been tutoring last year, and I started tutoring him, and I asked him, I wanted to kind of motivate him for why he was going to spend this time with me, and I asked him, "Caleb, why don't you tell me, why is it worth your time to spend with me to work on reading skills when you maybe could be out playing?" And he said, "Well, I want to do it so I'll be able to read the contract, the NFL contract." So I said, That's good. We'll go with that. So we began the tutoring process. COVID hit, and I just couldn't stand the thought of aborting the process in the middle of the whole time. And so I just said, we're going to figure out a way to do this. First time I tried with doing it on a computer with him, and it was a colossal failure. The next thing I tried was, all right, curbside tutoring. I'm going to come to his house, get 6 feet of distance, and we're going to do this on his sidewalk. We've completed our process. When I see Caleb reading and he's actually working out a word, and when he gets that word, his eyes light up and he says that word as though he's king of the mountain. It's those moments. That's what I live for. We are just so glad that we know that we have Jesus, who is the light within us, and you have that light within you. So you go shine in that darkness, and you make all the places around you more light.
What we doing today?
We are here because God has an amazing vision for these kids, and we just want to get on board with it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Amen.